Good afternoon, Warren. This is my gratitude garden for the week as we head into vacation here as of tomorrow afternoon. It's been a very eventful, hectic, um, difficult last week. But as with any hard time, there's a lot to also be grateful for. But we have had quite a bit happen between the COVID case that came to our attention last Sunday. Not basically like 8 days ago. And a second COVID case that came to our attention on Thursday. We had a young girl in kindergarten who ended up breaking her arm. She fell about foot and a half off the from. She's about a foot to a foot and a half above the ground and fell and just landed just wrong. Like just kind of freak accident. Ended up breaking her arm. Um, we had the young man at the high school that sadly passed away last week. And then a couple other things that I won't go into at this point. Have happened to kids and staff members. But through it all, I think, kind of as I have talked about, the essence of a community is that when things get difficult, people come together. You see support shine through. You see kindness and caring and empathy shine through. And we have seen that tenfold from community members, from teachers and staff members, and just everybody. I've been quarantined since Thursday, which was unexpected. Threw a huge monkey wrench into my plans for Friday and Monday and Thursday. Very difficult to. There were a lot of things happening at school that I was trying to coordinate, which is very difficult to do from home because a lot of them required me to physically be there. But the people at work, my colleagues at work, have stepped up in a big way, and we're able to handle things. And it just reminds me of the power of community, the power of our community that we have in place, that we've worked hard to develop and work hard to continue. When the both Gabby and I have been now quarantined Friday and Monday. And then Mr. Nolan stepped in and came into our building Friday, is there again today, which that to me tells you a lot about our district. I've talked a lot about how from top to bottom, from bottom to top, we have community, we have the right focus in our district, and to be a part of a district where you have a superintendent that is able and willing at a moment's notice to step up and step in to help cover a building 2 days in a row, not just like a single day, but 2 days in a row, tells you something about what we have in this district. There are many, many places out there that I have worked, that I haven't worked, where someone at the level of superintendent would not be bothered. It would not be an option to go fill in. The fact that we have that is huge. And that's why I've been here for 8 years and why I will continue to be in this district. Because that's the type of environment that I get to come to work in. That's the type of people I work with. when I look at most applications when I am hiring, and when I talk to most people I know, you don't see a lot of people sticking in one job for 8 years or more. We have many people in our building who've been here for close to 2 or more decades. And that really does tell you something about the building, about the district. A lot of people I notice when I look at application histories, and work histories, it's typically every 3 to 4 years they're switching jobs. Um, but when you have the right environment, when you have the right people, when you have the right culture, um, you don't want to give that up. You want to stay. It feels good. Your work feels worthwhile. Um, every year that I have been here in this district, I have felt like we have taken another step towards doing better, towards doing what's best for kids, towards developing community, towards thinking about people, kids as people, not just as scholars. Um, we we improve. We're in a constant state of improvement. We're always striving to do better. And I feel like we take meaningful steps towards doing that. So that's, and it's times like this that really emphasize that. When I look at how we have approached the issues around COVID and the way that we have responded to staff and student needs, I'm very proud of what our district has done. Knowing numerous people in other districts and hearing about um, some of the choices and treatment that they have received, I'm overwhelmed with the quality of people I get to work with and the mindset that we all have. Appreciative for our community at large, always stepping up to help, always being willing to help out. As I talked in a previous gratitude garden about the community help or the families that have been helped out around Christmas time that our staff have stepped up for. And I think we're up to 5 families now that we've been able to chip in and help out. But it's not just staff that have stepped up to that. There are community members that have reached out and have called and offered help as well, and continue to call and offer help, which is, it's awesome. Again, that sense of community that you get. Holiday seasons for many, contrary to what it feels like when you're a kid, the holiday seasons for many can be dark times. And to see a community that is willing to reach out and try to lift up some of those who struggle during these times, it's very heartwarming. So definitely a ton of appreciation there. So I think I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes. But again, as always, thank you everybody for tuning in, for being you, for working so hard for our children, from this, the teachers to the community members to the ed techs, the lunch ladies, the custodians, secretaries, my fellow administrative colleagues. There's not a single person that I work with that I'm not grateful for. Everyone's here for the right reasons, and I just so thankful to be part of this community. So thank you again, guys, for being you and for making everything work despite the circumstances. I hope everyone has a wonderful vacation and holiday season. And I wish you all the best, and I cannot wait to come back in 2021 and keep doing what we do. We've got one more day tomorrow. I will thankfully be back in school tomorrow. off quarantine, and I'm looking forward to it. Having that one last day with the kids, send them off, and I hope for those who are in school today, and this is technically their last in-person day at school. I'm sad I can't be there today, but I hope that you guys have a great holiday season as well. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next year, I guess. See you next year.